by the harvest. Round the seasons come and go. High and mighty are laid low. And the reaper what you sow, then you will climb. And then it's time to be ready for the harvest. And barley corn, he pays the price. The he's red, green to you. Cut down life, have sacrifice, like youth upon the battlefield. What a gift he has to give. He should die that we might live. Man can know no greater love. We enjoy the blessings of the harvest. Round the seasons come and go. High and mighty are laid low. And the reaper what you sow, then you will climb. And then it's time to be ready for the harvest. And in the gather do you feel one more turning of the wheel? Remember when you sow the corn, the neck that feels the reaper's blade. So your life becomes indeed a corner's turn, a choice is made. For every dawning comes the night, for every darkness comes the light. And when you feast and drink your fill, remember that it's only till the harvest. Round the seasons come and go. High and mighty are laid low. And the reaper what you sow, then you will climb. And then it's time to be ready for the harvest.
Sit. Sit. Relax. Keep that up, you'll be holding the hound.
It's true what? No, I know. It's a 1.8 taxes or actually speaking is I don't even know what
You don't think they're gonna bite?
Yes.
Oh, you dropped it.
It's just a little platform shoes.
So do I, so they come out. Yeah, thank you.
Your Excellency, you are excellent.
Thank you. He was taking care of his toys, so I can't complain. He was cleaning up after himself.
And don't discourage that.
I will encourage that. Thank you very much.
What a nice hair you have.
It's a crane.
We should do that. I don't know what it is. Okay.
That's about as much as you can.
Okay, then I have.
You're a little slow.
Oh, you didn't realize there was a squeaky toy?
Yeah.
Gio?
Herein opens the court of their Royal Majesties Lachlan and Victus. Please rise and pay proper and due homage. And you have their Majesties leave to make yourselves comfortable.
Did we have a great day?
Yeah!
Some great tournaments today. It's a big ass bottle. From archery to rapier, to heavy, the two types. Kings, I had a real blast with Kings because I had a big part in that. Queens was absolutely awesome. Thank you all for staying around, for attending this, and for being a part of it. We cannot express our joy in the fact that you were all here with us.
I'm going to kind of echo what he said. I had a fantastic time watching Queen's Champion. What a wonderful, wonderful bout of fights that we got to watch. Rapier, I gotta say, Rapier was livelier than usual. Like, that was fantastic. I loved watching all the fights, especially. I love daggers. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was fantastic. So thank you so much. We have a couple things to get to tonight. Hopefully everybody had a chance to get some food and has enough water and all that good
Why we
and all that good stuff. So, we'll be right back.
Their Majesties would ask that His Grace Floki join them in their court at this time.
Oh snap! Someone's in trouble.
Bringing it back, Michelle.
Again?
We
Yep.
have to, okay?
All right,
It's
look.
part of the thing.
You know
I
he
know.
walks the earth even
Ask
after
him to
death.
leave the flies.
There were not nearly as many flies as there were 2 weeks ago.
Yes, but ... dot.
We're going to give him a moment. He'll be right back. No, that's true. Is it? Yeah. He just. Your Grace,
I know what I'm talking about.
we got it.
We want to buy a cornet?
I want a tuba.
No tuba. You have a clarinet.
Bella plays clarinet. What? You play clarinet.
I do the clarinet.
You're good. You're already there.
Their Majesties would summon into their presence now Countess Gwen. That's what I call an escort.
Don't mess with that.
So, Your Grace, you have some unfinished business. Oh, yes, you do. And we would like you to finish that business.
Et sube, et suvat, et suvat. Bandur Gwen, et suvat, et suvat, et suvat. Sven, Einstein, Egg, Big Book. Shanji, Dagger, Una, Muti, Og, Fjord, Verstern, Og, Nitan, Hirschregal, Lachlan, Kronig, Vigdis, Drottning. Something, something, something. Edward Gwen. Something, something. Scroll not found. September 7th day, year 54, 2019 commonly. Error 404, scroll not found. Artist note. This text is Old Norse, if you couldn't tell, in a 14th century Icelandic style. As best as I could translate it, as horribly as I butchered it. Vikings did not seem to have numbers over 20. Promissory Scroll by His Excellency Master Shen.
That was fantastic, I gotta say. Gwen, you ruled this kingdom with honor, grace, and chivalry, and I was excited when the crown got turned over to you from us, and I was excited to be able to follow you. And I'm not going to say any more, because otherwise I'm going to start the whole thing, and I don't want to. So there's that. But his undeadness is the one that deserves to do.
Do I get to do the, I'm going to do the cool thing, see, everybody see the cornet?
It is an amazing cornet if you get a chance to look at it.
You ready? Everybody ready for the coolness?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Valkyrie Duchess.
Valkyrie Duchess.
These pens.
So, congratulations. Thank you so much for ruling this kingdom as well as you did. And you too, Your Grace. I actually very much enjoyed your reign. Even though, you know, the whole undead part. But
It's a lot of flies.
it's a lot of flies.
It's a lot of
It really is.
For her Grace Guinevere, the newest Duchess of Artemisia. Vivat! 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 Vivat!
Loki, I guess I like you too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Majesty.
Valkyries, attend her grace. Pepper's excited too. She's all excited. I know what's going on. Sit. Slight interlude.
Their Majesties would call into their presence now Aaliyah Dispenser, Richard Corbin Bunker, and Syrian.
They should be small people.
Small, yes.
Small people. Aaliyah!
Aaliyah Dispenser!
We'll get the chain going. Come on up. Come on up. She's good. Go ahead and kneel down. There you go. Excellent. I heard you guys were fighting today. Yeah?
She's
You
coming.
had a good time?
She's coming.
Yeah?
Amanda, there she is.
There she is. That was a teenager look. What was that look all about? I know that look. Yeah, use the bow. There you go.
So I hear y'all just
These are our youth champions for the youth championship tournament that they had today. And we need to honor how well they did today. Are you going to fight when you get to the big people status? Yeah? All right, excellent.
Know all that these youths have won their youth competitions for their age group. And hereby are the youth champions until the end of our reign, or until another is decided. Done by our hands this day, Lachlan Croning, Vigdis Throckning,
First down.
King and Queen. We never really talked about that, you know.
I don't know. Oh, all right.
He needs a smile before you give that.
He does. He's very gloomy. All right. Well, congratulations to you guys. I hope to see you continue to fight. And then when you get up into, the big fighting and stuff, you guys are gonna be awesome, right? Yes. All right. Come on. Stand up. Stand up. Hugs. No, you have to give me hugs. There we go.
Pepper wants hugs too. Pepper wants all the.
And don't get tripped by the
For our youth champions, Vivat!
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 Their Majesties would call into their presence now their Queen's Champion and King's Champion, Ogmunder the Rook and Timur.
Oh, stop clicking. Let it go.
Awfully close to Timmy.
Sorry. They call him
Many and valiant are the warriors of Artemisia. Her Royal Majesty Vigdis Hochten's daughter, Queen of Artemisia, wishes to recognize these warriors, did call for a tournament. So it was at the coronation of Lachlan and Vigdis. Many fighters displayed their skill at arms and competed for the privilege to represent their queen. At the end of this competition, Ogmunder the Rook did stand victorious. They will stand first in defense of the queen and serve as an example of courtly grace. Done this 7th day of September, Anno Societatis 54, being 2019 Gregorian. Calligraphy and illumination by Maud Teller.
Oh.
Thank you so much for fighting today. It was wonderful to watch on the field. You can take it and look at it, and then I'll fight.
If you had a proxy, you could have a proxy sign.
I already got that instruction.
Once again, thank you so much. I look forward to fighting with you on the field.
Better protect her.
And you have to protect me. Make sure I don't die. Right.
Rook.
And for our King's Champion, greetings to all good gentles. By these presents, know that Timur Yolchin, through prowess and chivalry on the field of honor, has this day found favor in our eyes and is named King's Champion. As champion, you are charged with the defense of the honor of the crown and protection of the king's person. By our hand, this 7th day of September, in the year of our Lord 2019, being Anno Societatis 54. Czar Lachlan. Illumination and design inspired by Jacob McAndrews of Weed Lake, Middle Kingdom. Calligraphy and illumination by Leah Dispenser.
Once again, gentlemen, bring us to after court. We'll get them signed for you. My apologies, we just ran out of time.
For our Queen and King's Champion, Vivat! 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 Vivat!
They're out of
No. This is your trick.
Weird.
This is more. You want it. We'll put that sword stick.
Everyone needs a sword. I think it's a thing. Something stabbing, right? Yeah.
Your Majesties, there was another tournament today.
There was, yes.
The Defender of the Sable Rose.
Yes.
And Timmer was in that one too.
He was.
He's number 2. He's number 2.
Call into court the winner of the Defender of the Sable Rose, Hago!
Lego my Hago.
Hago, you fought wonderfully today. I had so much fun with the rapier tournaments today, and the fact that you both threw down your swords and just fought dagger warmed my heart. It really did. I was like, yes!
Let's
I
go.
love it. But it was awesome. And I love seeing Timmer die. Like, who does not love seeing Timmer die? I did, right?
Especially when he's
No
the one
offense.
fighting.
No offense. Or
I
all.
rolled 20 on my resurrection. It's okay.
So,
As the honor of the crown must be represented in all forms of combat, so it was that a tournament was held at Coronation in the barony of Griffin's Lair to determine the next rapier champion of Artemisia. At the end of the day, one true champion emerged victorious over all of their opponents on the field of battle. Thus do we, Lachlan Bjornsson, king by right of arms over all Artemisia, and Vigdis Hawkins' daughter, queen of love and beauty, name our rapier champion, Hago! And charge them with the solemn responsibility of defending honor and stand as an example of prowess and humility for all those who would follow in their footsteps. Done this 9th day of September, Anno Societatis 54, being 2019 in the Common Era. Lachlan Czar, Victus Arena.
It's a very nice goal. You don't get that yet.
I was gonna give this to you real quick, but then I wasn't, because we decided that something else needed to be done.
Their Majesties would call into their presence now all Masters of Defense!
I want you all to know, I don't cry, alright? That is not a thing I do. Sorry, it makes me a little irritated that I'm on the burden, okay? You being a pill. You show courtesy on and off the field. You do service. You are a phenomenal fight. I've watched you over and over again. And I could not think of anybody better that we wanted to do this for. And you have deserved it for a while. It is overdue. And I hope you'll say yes, but we're going to ask you.
And a shirt.
He's like, crap, I wasn't going to go.
Put in your leaves
For the
now.
Defender of the Saber Rose, and he who goes forth to ponder admittance into the order of defense, Vivant!
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 Brothers will take you out of court.
This way, hugs later, hugs later. Hug you, Hago later.
Hi, Diego.
Okay, go over there.
I also want you all to know Bacon was very sad. He had to leave early and could not be here, but he desperately wanted to be here. So he'll see it because of Jermaine. So that's good. going on back there. Okay, well, hold on just a
Looks like
second.
they goes to pull.
Right?
Whoever catches a piece of pig becomes the next episode.
I hope that doesn't happen. We will be hosting a Laurel's tourney, and it will be the helping.
Her Majesty's asked Mr. Studio to please join them and help.
I know. So the idea is that grant level and above will be hosting, sponsoring people that are AOA level and below in this arts tourney, and she has all the details. So I'm actually going to turn this over to her, but I'm very excited to see what
So our understanding is it is a Queen's Prize tourney. So this is a sponsored artisan display that will be happening at 12th night in Griffin's Lair. And the concept here is that if you have an arts award, right, arts award, that is Grant of Arms or higher, you are the sponsors. If you have an arts award of AOA or below, you are the people we are trying to inspire here, and you are the displayers. So match up. For every person that a sponsor sponsors, they provide a prize. In addition to many prizes provided by our guiding light. And there will be a sign-up form for sponsors to let us know who's coming so we can make sure we're ready. May I make the other announcements? That sign-up form is on our Kingdom Arts and Sciences webpage. What? Yes, we have a Kingdom Arts and Sciences webpage.
What?
Yes, it's still
One
true.
more time, what?
So that is live now, and I'll be posting the link out there. If you look hard enough, there is a link from the Kingdom website. That makes it official. So there's information there. We'll be getting all of this out about Queen's Prize, and we're very excited. This should be a great opportunity to encourage our artisans and fills a gap that has been missing the last few years from the Uprising Laurel's Prize display. Thank you, Your Majesty, for sponsoring this one. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely, I'd be happy.
So a year ago-ish, I was tapped as the new Kingdom MOAS, and I said that there were going to be some changes. So bear with me for the next 2 minutes while I go through everything that's dropping today. So there is a new website. Amongst other things, it has a Queen's Prize display. It also has a link to a new website that is a wiki page, at which we are going to be crowdsourcing some inspiration for our judges, like, oh, I'm judging woodworking. What is that like? Go to the wiki page. Here's some information about that. So we're going to be getting some information from all of our people to help our judges, because that's really important, and there is no way that I am making a different judging form for woodworking and every other darn thing. No, that's where madness goes. There is also on the website 2 new handbooks. An Arts and Sciences Officer Handbook and an Arts and Sciences Competition Handbook. They're very exciting. They've been signed in today. The key changes that people need to be aware of, there is a new section. It's the same section in both handbooks about safety of materials. We want to make sure you are all safe and healthy. If you bring toxic materials to an event that is going to leave your strict control, you need to have them labeled. So if you're going to have a scroll given out that has, things on it, right on the back. If you're going to have a display, make sure that there is signage. Also, for any feast food and for any arts and sciences entry food, there needs to be a full ingredient list, not just contains gluten or whatever, because we want to make sure that we are all safe. There is one other item that is in the handbooks that is a change that feeds into my next announcement. This isn't strictly news, but our next Kingdom competition will be in this next May. I don't have the exact when and where for, but May. Now you know when you're planning on. The requirements for entry in this competition are, as written down in our new handbook and signed by their majesties, 3 items in 3 grand categories. Exactly 3 in 3, not somewhere between 3 and 20, We're hoping that this not lowers the bar, it's still robust. It's still 3 grand categories, but makes that entry level easier. And let's be clear, makes judging easier too. It's everything's easier. So for May, I'd love to encourage everyone to consider entering arts and sciences. Get your 3 best entries in 3 different grand categories. And if not, please consider displaying. We would love to try it out because the last thing we have, I told you I had a lot of stuff, right? Is a new judging form. This is the first of 3. There's 2 more coming, one for performance and one for research paper. This is for things, objects, right? It is from our feedback we got last fall from all of you on our artisan survey, and thank you so much. Helped us inform where to go with this. We have more objective questions with more discrete answers. We've got some rebalancing to help minimize some of the documentation score. Documentation is still required, but help make that score less impactful. And a few other things as well. I did the first class for that here. I will be doing classes this fall. Going forward, I'll probably have a video, who knows, we'll do all sorts of things. But this was inspired by your input as what would make competitions more appealing, more something that you would get more out of. So thank you guys so much for your input. There will be a few more things to come, but God willing, this is the biggest announcement I want to give you about this. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, I just have a couple more things to add. Look, okay, I am going to be trying to break into the arts and sciences world. It is a very daunting thing for me. It's not something that comes easily to me. I bake bread, like that's what I do, and so I'm going to try to break into other stuff, you know, right? And I know there are a lot of other people who also really want to get into the arts, but they don't know where to start. They're a little afraid to get their feet wet, and this type of thing really helps us. And I put me in that category. Us kind of come into it and go, oh, okay, I could start here or I could start here. So we really do appreciate these types of tournaments and whatnot. And then it also breaks us into documentation and how to research things and stuff like that. So I really, really appreciate it, and I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with.
Does the autocrat have any announcements you would like to make this evening?
Good evening. So if I may address from here, that would be all right. I think so. So we need some volunteers for security tonight. We also I've worked out with the site hosts. Thank you. Sorry, they're going to leave the drive here open until about 9-ish. I'm going to try to push it as long as I can. So if any of you are thinking about getting stuff loaded up and hauled out tonight, we'll do this as quickly and as orderly as possible. I would also like some volunteers to help kind of be road guides and make sure this goes smoothly and correctly with as much least amount of mayhem. So, also, there was an announcement that...
There was an announcement we were asked to pass along. Apparently this morning a developmentally disabled gentleman wandered away from his home near the site here. So we were asked to look out. He's in his pajamas, so he should stand out. But we were asked to... Maybe. We were asked to...
might fit right in.
Or fit right in. Hand him a mead. Put him down. Other announcements.
Well, first we have something like this.
What? That's beautiful. I'm super jelly.
You know, I mean,
It's a new toy.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Majesty. Have you had a good time today? I know that things were a little rockier than usual, but it still seemed like everybody had a good time for the most part. Thank you all for coming. As we are out of the large stickers, I still have the small ones.
Cool.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
You might want to recognize your co-author.
Where's my coat on?
Right over there in the pink tent.
Back there.
Hiding.
Michelle.
She gets it all.
Smile and wave.
Smile and wave.
No, come on.
Oh, Lord.
Someone escort that lovely lady.
Thank you, Marcus.
But
Marius is on it.
Come close enough, my feelings.
running events is work. I hope that anyone who's up for a challenge to try to run an event, run a local event, run a kingdom event, work your way up. Here, you got stuff. I know what I'm doing. So again, we have tomorrow. We have to be out of here by
11.
11.
Are the gates going to be open?
Yes, they are.
If they don't, I'm buying bolt cutters. Okay.
We can
We're
get some
getting off.
oxyacetylene. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
we're getting off this side.
We will get off the site. We have to be off by 11. Any help tearing down the common area stuff would be great. I understand everybody has their places to go. Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. If you didn't, it's my fault. So, anything to add? We're good? Okay. We're good. All right. Thank you.
For the autocrat of this event, Vivat! 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 Do their excellencies of Griffin's Lair have any business this evening?
Herein reopens the court of their excellencies.
Wow, remote heralding. That's a new thing. I'm digging it.
Well, if we could remote court, why can't we do that?
Oh, I have to do that.
Yeah, it's your turn. I can't talk about this.
Immediately after court, I recognize a lot of you folks want to get out of here, and that's fine. There will be a remembrance service-ish, a burning circle. There we go. I like that better. In remembrance of. Okay.
You can do this.
Deep breath.
Amanda, would you got it. Please.
She's losing it, is what she's saying.
So, we're going to do a parting circle for Dame Theodora, who many of us love and cared for, and are completely and totally brokenhearted over. It's your turn.
My turn. Good gentles, in the field yonder there will be a fire that is going to be set up. There will be a table wherein treats, including, as I understand it, secret cookies that were snuck into this good dame while she was in the hospital will be offered so that we too can have a little bit of that shared remembrance. Please bring your stories, please bring your songs, please bring, if not, just your hearts and ears, and come and share with us. Honestly, hear stories of somebody who touched and changed lives, whose love was more than she ever even knew. Come share with us and remember.
Real quick. So when we were in Australia, this is pretty fast. When we were in Australia one year, we managed to get all of Australia to yell every time they saw her. They'd yell, "Yay, Thea!" And she would get so mad.
I want you to know that took 4 days to make that happen.
She was so mad at us. She would come by and she'd just point every time she drive by us. And she's like, "This is your fault." And I'm like, "Yes, it is. Yes, we did." And so, just for fun, I want a really emphatic "Yay, Thea." Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yay, Thea!
You know she just rolled her eyes.
She's pointing.
Yes, she's pointing.
Pointing and rolling her eyes.
And hearing closes the court of their excellencies, Owen and Malkin, Baron and Baroness of Griffin's Lair. Back to you, Harold.
Do their excellencies of Loxon have any business? Just a second. Yep.
Sorry.
Oh,
You're okay.
we broke her.
Don't break my baroness.
The court of their excellencies, Baron and Baroness of Loch Solon.
Had a great time today. Hope everybody
Really
else did too.
Despite this, I really did have a wonderful day.
For those of you that are interested, the bag raffle is still going on back by our perennial shade. Tickets are $1 each.
It's a private raffle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's not an
It's
SC
chance
raffle.
Chance
Chance drawing,
That's right.
yes. Chance drawing.
Proceeds will help offset the cost of medical bills. So, please, if you there's some lovely things, some donated goods and services. Please go check and see what's available. It will be going on until Harvest War, and then Raven and Saja and Jaman have set up the actual drawings at a date that I don't know. Sorry,
Their Excellencies would call before them the Lord Osborne.
So we were told earlier today that you have earned the archery tassel for Woodsman, and we don't have the tassel right now.
On a walk. We'll find it.
We will give it to you as soon as we can get our hands on it. This makes him the rank of Woodsman for archery, and it means he's on his way to being a master archer.
Woo! 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 Thank you. I'm sorry you went for a walk.
Tassel disappeared on it.
We'll
For
find
the
it.
newest woodsman, vivat!
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 Woo! This closes the court of their Excellencies of Loch Solon.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Do their Excellencies of 1,000 Eyes have any business to stand?
Herein opens the court of Avalon, Baroness of 1,000 Eyes.
And we wish to welcome you to our birthday party in November. That's
We
so.
love cake.
We will celebrate with you. And good cousins, thank you for hosting a wonderful event.
Herein closes the court of Avalon, Baroness of 1,000 Eyes.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Do their Excellencies of Bronzehound have any business to stand?
Pray heed the words. The Baroness and Baron of the Barony of Bronzehound.
Thank you, everyone. This has been a wonderful event. We thoroughly enjoyed watching all the fighting. I thought my champions did pretty well.
My champions.
It's been a wonderful day. Thank you again for hosting us. You guys are wonderful. And thank you, Your Majesties.
Herein closes the court.
Do we have light? Like, it's getting dark, right? I mean, I had eye surgery, but it's still getting really, really dark. What the What is this?
You didn't request power.
No, I want some real light here. So, if somebody could, make some light happen, Megan, is about it.
There's runners going, Your Majesty.
And I appreciate it. Thank you, Cass.
Their Majesties would call before them now, all for whom this is their first event. Rout out your friends.
Rout out your friends. Who's? Come on.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on.
Come on. If it's your first event, come on up and see me. Come on.
You can always tell the ones that it is their first event. They're like, oh no.
Oh
no,
God.
no, no.
Please don't.
And everyone
Please
else
don't
is
make
like,
me
yes,
do
it's
this.
my first event.
at this
Right?
site.
I missed my first event. I don't remember it. I was 11. Seriously, I don't remember my first event.
I remember mine well. Very well. Oh no, you gotta come closer.
All the way up.
There you go.
The pillars are paid for.
Yeah. Lean on the pillows. They're all paid for. So it's like a carpet. It's got a little dog slobber.
May I ask your name?
Yes. Matt and Liz. Welcome. What do you think? Yeah? You like it? What was your favorite game today, Liz? Oh yeah, I'm gonna make you look at it. I'm gonna make you talk.
Just the pomp and circumstance. I thought it was fun to watch.
Right? All the pomp and circumstance, all the banners, all the stuff that we display.
Whoa, whoa.
Right?
Careful.
Watch it.
Careful.
And His Majesty said, "Let there be light."
Thank you all who helped us with the light because it's getting dark and my eyes are So we have gifts for you. These were made. Rodrigo.
Yes.
Come here. Bring me your wife.
I didn't realize it was that type of course.
We don't have another carabiner. We have another carabiner.
This is Sheree. A very lovely lady. And she made these tokens for us. On one side, the ram, which is my wife's heraldry. On the other side, the bear, which is mine. These are gifts for you to remember this event. And we pray as a group that you come back again.
New people is how we survive. If there were no new people, we would slowly dwindle off.
That'd be it.
We wouldn't have more people. And so we really appreciate that you're willing to come try this. Who brought you in?
Bigger brand.
Nicely done.
Yes. I don't know where he's at, but
He's
Right over here.
He's back here.
See you
the
at a
particle
future
size.
event. Well, I hope you had a good time.
So another question that's always asked. Do you know who the most important person is here? It's you guys. It's not me. It's not her. It's not him. It's not anybody you see around you. But the two.
For the newcomers, the lifeblood of our society, vivat!
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 Quick, run!
You need a beer later.
Their Majesties would call into their presence now. Duke Basil d'Ardrac.
Give me my sword.
Sword! King Justice!
Sorry to be have to do this in front of you all.
Just no blood on the carpet, Your Majesty. No blood on the carpet.
It's not my problem.
Your Majesty. No blood on the carpet.
This has been a long
No,
time.
no blood on the carpet.
No, come on.
Drag him in, Mike!
You've actually held that sword too really once or twice.
I am so sorry.
I was getting really excited there. I had enough violence. It's like finally. Just a little bit off the ears.
Really good. So we've heard, right? We've heard so many good words, so many good words, and I've known this guy for a long time. And we've taken counsel, and we've talked with people, and some people are like, yeah, and some people are like, yeah, and some people are like, yeah. But we think today,
Their Majesties would call into their presence now all members of the Order of the Pelican!
So, every time I turn around, you hear this guy's name. Like, we're talking 12 years. 12 years have been in this kingdom.
To listen to your wife?
He's this, he's that, he's this, he's this guy.
Are you?
I'm always hungry.
Me too.
You give the kingdom service without fail. Do without fail. And on this day, we send you off with your order, your brothers and sisters, that you to consider our questions at an event to be
For the vigilant Basil, who goes forth now to ponder the question of admittance into the Order of the Pelican. Vivat!
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 Who goes forth to consider the question of goes forth. You don't mind if we
We're just going to close court.
There being no further business, herein closes the court of their Majesties Lachlan and Victus. Long live the King!
Long live the King!
Long live the Queen!
Long live the Queen!
Long live the sovereign lands of Artemisia! Vivat!
Vivat!